All these kids have had some good playing experience throughout their 3 years previous to this. And we're ready to go. Lance adjusts the ball, kicks a liner, and it's going to take up by an up man up to the 29-yard line, and we'll get it. That's number 15 for them. It brings it out to about the 38. Good coverage by the Lions. Number 15, that's Houston Hardwick.
Yeah, number 9, TJ Loger on the coverage there. As you mentioned, Randy, nice coverage there.
Quarterback John Rosenbaum, fullback. Casey Mao, tailback, and Corey McDaniel, the wing T-back. Handoff is given to John Rosenbaum, the fullback. He gets across the 40 out to about the 43-44-yard line. Not a bad little game to start.
No, not a bad.
43 and the 44-yard line. So it's a long 5, a short 6. Second down. Back to pass is Gatto looking downfield. Can take it on the option himself. Nice defensive play that time by guess who? Ethan Voss.
Yeah, Ethan Voss. Great start for Ethan Voss. Got his first start
at 10:50 here left to go in the first quarter. If you just joined us, Sioux Center's got the ball first. Gatto again, hand off the fullback up the middle, going to cross the 45 to 46, but it's not going to be enough for the first down, and it's going to force Sioux Center to punt.
Yeah, Chad Lamb's on the tackle there, and again, nice job by the Lions defense there at yard line. So good kick will not go real far tonight against Wynn.
So Casey Schelling in the punt, back to receive is Harms and Gertis. Good high punt into the wind. The wind is going to catch hold of it, and Gertis calls for a fair catch at the 22. Probably a good move. And the players to watch: Corey Keel, quarterback; Preston Perrette, fullback. Brian Harms has now moved to the tailback, and Jacob Karsh is the wingback. Power I, hand off to Harms. Got some running room. Cuts across 25 to about 26, 27. And nice way to start it out for Brian in the line offense.
It is, and I don't know if we mentioned earlier.
Coastal runs in the count after this play, so it brings out 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard pickup for Brian. Keel's going to go on the option, right side, breaks the tackle, he's got some running room, gets to the outside, got one man to beat, he's at the 40, 45 midfield, he's going to get brought down from behind at about the 39-yard line, and that option looked great.
It did, and they did a nice job there, kicked everybody out. Nice job by the Warrior defender there to run Keel down. Keel's got a lot of speed and had about 2 yards on him. I thought he'd score, but chased down, and nice job on
10. Lions again, power I, power to the right side. Long count by Keel. Keel hands off left side. This time to Karsh, gets across the 35 down to about the 34.
Yeah, we're mixing up a little bit. Now you've got Karsh, Harms, and Keel both in.
And I'd rather not score. Yeah, right. So it brings up 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard pickup. Ball at the 34-yard line. Hand up this time to Perrette, the fullback, as he gets down near the 30-yard line. That's the first time he's touched the ball.
Yeah, so all 4 guys in the backfield touched the ball
pretty much today. Power I, double tight end formation. Keel under center. Long count. And we got motion or something. We got a delay of game maybe.
That maybe. I didn't see any Lions move, so I'm wondering if it is a delay, Randy.
Yep, it is go up the press box in this nice wind, and it feels good up here because we got a great view. 3rd and 8 for the Lions. The ball moved back to the 36 now. Sioux Center, Keel on the option, and pitches it out. Harms picks it up on a flop, and it's going to actually lose 2 yards out of it. That play really never got going in the first place. A good defensive effort by number 40 for them, Casey Mao.
Yeah, nice penetration there. He broke the play up
to center. Of course, the Lions going to go for it in 40 yards, 4th down. Gertis out wide right, otherwise tight end formation. Back to pass is Keel looking downfield. Lots of protection. Got Gertis downfield, nothing there. Incomplete. And no good coverage that time by Sioux Center.
Yeah, real good.
The 2 cornerbacks and they didn't flag it because he came out of huddle afterwards. Hand off up the middle of fullback, nothing going there as he's hit by a whole bunch of yellow and white jerseys.
Yeah, he was number 68, Colin Campbell.
Was right on the 40. 2nd down and 10 for Sioux Center. Man in motion is Corey McDaniel. Fumbles the ball, and who's got it?
I think the Warriors recovered it.
Yes, they did. Good defensive effort. I didn't see who 40. That was Nate Van Briesen that came up and actually forced the fumble on it. Back to pass. Now we got a flag on the play, and it's from the deep, so we're going to have a delay a game on them.
On procedure, I don't think they were set.
Okay. You're delay a game. So that's getting to the 4th down. Sioux Center's got a 3rd and 15 now. Ball at their own 40. McDaniel's in motion. Hand off left side to him. He's got some running room. Somebody needs to catch him. He's not going to get a first down, but a nice pickup as he crosses the 45 to about the 47, 48-yard line.
Yeah, it was. Nice play there. Mitch left us on the tackle there. Looks like they're about 2 yards short, and we'll have to see. It looks like
Eric Schneller in the punt for Sioux Center. Back deep is Harms and Gertis for the Lions. They're at the 20-yard line. Schneller's going to punt from about 30. They do fake it and go for it, and
Let's get a good spot.
Where he spots it.
Now he
went from left foot to right foot. This is going to be close.
If they get this, it's because of the spot. They did not get it.
Sioux Center faked the punt in the first quarter. They spotted at the 49-yard line of Sioux Center. First and 10 from the Lions. Keel under center. Handoff left side to Harms. Breaks a tackle. Breaks another tackle as he crosses the 45 down to about the 42-yard line.
Yeah, nice job running there by Harms. He breaks an arm tackle.
He's an experienced runner. Plus, he says Karsh is a good blocker, so it gives us that extra blocking in there. So, second down and 3, and then we do him offside, or else it's going to be a procedure. Which is it going to be? Offside against Sioux Center. Lions need to really put it in the end zone here with the wind of their back during this. We're down to 4:15 left to go in the first quarter. No score. Now we're going to have motion on the Lions. 2 moved, actually. Harms moved, and then the guard moved on that side, too. So, lead back now to the 42, Sioux Center. Curtis goes out wide right. Tight end on the left side. Foul right to the left. Pitch out to Harms on the sweep. Got some running room. Good outside block there, and Harms gets it to the 40. Going to get about 2. It was a good block that tried to free him, and then quarterback came up and made a good. So Curtis goes in at wide right. Single power right now. Second and 13, the ball right at the 40-yard line of Sioux Center. 3:25 here. Let's go. Back to pass. He's going deep. He's got a man wide open, and he overthrows him a little bit. The wind kind of got a hold of that. He's intended for Curtis at about the 15.
Yeah, tough.
The time. That wind was stronger than tonight. Third and 13, ball at the 40, and we got to stop the whistle. We're going to have procedure against the Lions, I think, on this one. Somebody was moving again. And, of course, you can clean this, wipe away the slate from the 2 non-district games. Whether you're 2-0, 1-1, or 0-2, it doesn't matter. Keel's got it on the option himself, cuts back inside across the 40, down to about the 37, 36-yard line. Good option run. Picks back up some of the yardage.
Yeah, he did. And he I think he kind of
took it in a little early. I think it's up now. 4th and 10 for the Lion. Ball at the 36-yard line of Sioux Center. 2 wide receivers. Keel back to pass. Got some protection. Steps up the pocket. Going deep. Got a man open. And, he can't quite get it to him. He was open. It was there and I got to get for Gerda. Just overthrew him a little bit. Just overthrew him. So, 1st and 10. They got 2 wide receivers. 3 wide receivers out to the right side. Now, 1 back. Pitch out to McDaniel, or to Rosenboom, the fullback. Got some good running room as he gets up to the 45. Well, that was just a good body right is what that was.
Yeah, he got a lot of yards for
that were out there on the right side. We're all out there for blocking purposes only. Now they're back to the wing team. In motion is McDaniel again. Hand off to him on the left side. He gets the cross. He got the first down. He gets the midfield. Crosses midfield down to the 46-yard line. Good run that time by Corey McDaniel. Forward to center.
Nate Young on the tackle there as he wraps
to center. 1 minute, 50 seconds left to go in the first quarter. No score. In the wing game, we've got, I think what happened was the end on this side went down and went back up and went back down. So we're probably going to have procedure on them. Offside on them. So they line up over 15 as the ball goes back to the 48-yard line. They're on 48. Hand off again. This time to Rosenblum, the fullback. He gets across the original line of scrimmage. Across the 45. Back down to about the 44, 43-yard line.
Nick Lupkus get on that tackle is, again, 7 yards.
And that's Central Lion, George Little Rock. 1:05 here left to go in the first quarter. They're back in that 3 wide receiver formation again. Again, they're out to the block. And gets to Rosenblum, gets it outside. Good job that time by number 11, Mitch Lupkus, as he forced it in.
Yeah, and
ball officially spotted at the 38.
Ball against the wind.
That ball officially spotted at the 38-yard line. Sioux Center hand off the fullback. He's not going to get the first down. Chad Lenz tackled right away by Chad Lenz.
Another nice play by Lenz there to stop that run play, and that'll, again, I don't know if Toby...
Results.
You made a big
4,000-gallon tank and large flotation
sending an innocent young man to judge.
Jury rejected Vang's claim that he acted in self-defense.
Please
Richard
contact
Kingston,
Farmers
ABC News.
Store. Contact Aaron.
If you're that play, but yeah, the Lions need to buckle down here. First team to score may have a huge advantage in this football game.
Good pressure on the Lions, and the play is going to get intercepted by Curtis. Hang on, he did hang on to it. That was probably shouldn't have been thrown by Gatto. The quarter
Fall behind, and the team that fall behind this game is going to have a very, very tough chance to get it back in.
This could be a defensive struggle. The Lions have that 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. Hand off left side to Harms. Gets out around the across the 15 to about the 17-18. Nice run.
Big run there by Harms on the left side.
11 minutes left to go here in the first half. 2nd and 4 for the Lions. Power I formation. Hand off this time to the fullback. Looks like across the 20 down to 22, 23. That's going to be enough for the first down.
Yeah, and that don't look for any success against it. So a lot of ground attack here, I'm sure.
Now in that jumbo eye with the 2 deep backs up. Keel under center, handoff to the first back. It's going to be Karsh, and he's going to get hit right away, maybe get a yard, and that's going to be about it.
Yeah, nice job by the defensive lineman there.
They've had a couple opportunities. They've been in Sioux Center territory twice, but couldn't capitalize on it. Handoff left side to Harms. Got some running room as he gets across the 25 out to about 26-27.
Yeah, again, that left side of the line, that wins.
So 3rd and 7 for the Lions. They go Gertis out wide right, tight end to the left side. Keel under center. Hands it off right side. Got some running room. Got the first down. Harms. Good off tackle to the right side. That was great blocking.
What a beautiful hole there by the Lions.
So it brings up 1st and 10 for the Lions. The ball at their own 38. Again, power to the right side. Keel is going to keep it on the opposite step back, but good defensive play by number 4 for them. Right away, and the defensive player for Sioux Center held his ground. The yard loss brings up 2nd and 11 for the Lions. Gertis out wide right, hand off right side to Harms. This time he's not going to get anything. It's a good defensive effort that time by number 40 for them. That's Casey Mao.
Yeah,
for the Lions. Gertis goes out wide right. Again, power to the right side. Keel under center. Long count. Going to keep it on the rollout to himself to the left. Nothing there as a defensive player stayed home that time. Good job by Houston Hardwick that time for Sioux Center. He stayed home on the open, but the defender did a nice job of staying home, and there was nowhere for Corey Keel to go, and it was, again, no gain. So Corey Gatto and McDaniel back to receive this punt from Tim Cruz. Nice high punt. Yeah. Driving him back, actually. Fumbles it at the 20. Picks it up at the 15 now. Good punt. And then let's see if the Lions can get the coverage downfield. And they do as the ball gets up to about 17. What a punt into the wind. And 7:22 here left to go in the second quarter. No score if you're just joining us. Wing T. Handoff right side. And fullback's got some running room. Rosenblum crosses the 40, gets dumped out of bounds at about the 46, 47 yard line. Actually, we're not going to mark it back at the 43. Going 43 now. 1st and 10, 7:15 here left to go in the first quarter. And McDaniel in motion. He gets that handoff on the left side as he goes in motion. He's going to get across the 45, maybe to the 46, and that's going to be about it. There was about 5 white jerseys around the first half. The ball at their own 46. Sioux Center has 2nd and 7. 3 wide receivers to the right side. This is that pitch out right side to Rosenblum. They just use those wide receivers as blockers as he crosses midfield. Gets to about the 48-yard line.
Yeah, and he's involved there.
3rd and 1. Of course, they're in 4 down territories across midfield. And they're going to have motion. That's going to hurt them. The right tackle on for them, they were going to run. You better hustle. They're going to end up getting a 25-second delay game here. They're in the wing T again. McDaniel in motion. Hand off to him this time again. The hand to the fullback, and he's got the first down. A good counter, or good fake that time on the hand, and it got me full if he's staying here. They come out in the wing T. Gatto under center. Hands it off to Rosenblum. I tell you what, they're getting some blocking on that right side because Rosenblum had a big hole again.
Yeah, he did. Got 5 or 6 yards before he was touched, and ends up getting about
big guys in the offensive line. Casey Schilling is 245 pounds, and that's the side they've been running on. McDaniel in motion again. Hand off to the fullback again as he gets some more yardage. Rosenblum's him in the man as he crosses the 30 down to about the 27-yard line of Central Lyon Georgia Rock football. I tell you what, they're using McDaniel as the Lion defense needs to step it up. This drive started at their own 19-yard line. Now it's on the Central Lyon 27. This time McDaniel does get it on the sweep to the left side. He's got some running room. Misses one tackle, crosses the 20 as he gets down to about the 17-yard line. And that's going to be a pickup of 5 yards. Yeah, and the Woodlanders driving it. This drive started at their own 19. Now they're at the 17-yard line of the Lions. 1st and 10. Handoff left side. This is to the new back in there, number 40 for them. And a nice run by Casey Mao. That's the first time he's touched the ball tonight, I think.
Yeah, again, another tackle by the second. I can finish the Warriors right now.
8-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 8. The ball is spotted at the 8-yard line of Central Lyon Georgia Rock. Hand up the middle. This time the Lions do shut him down, but it's going to be close enough that he may be getting enough for the first down here.
Yeah, that's probably
close enough. That's right. Yeah. So 3rd and 1, less than inches for Sioux Center. Hand off to the fullback. Gets enough for the first down as he crosses the 5 and gets down to the 3-yard line.
Yeah, the Lions got a lot of problems here. They're just not able to stop this big surge here.
But Sioux Center is threatening. 1st and goal from the first 3. Gatto brings him up on the center. Wing T, hands off Rosenblum right side. Not going to get in the end zone as quickly up come making the tackle. We'll have to see who came up there. Great Gertis. Yeah, Gatto brings him up under center. 2nd and goal from the 1. Quick count. Hands off left side Rosenblum. And we're going to have to wait here. He's not going to get in. He's going to be down inside the 1-yard line. Going to bring up 3rd and goal. Good defensive stand that time for the Lions.
That was tremendous game.
Sioux Center brings up the line. Gatto up on the line of scrimmage. They have three wide receivers. The last time they do. Oh, on the play! Who's going to get on it? Lions trying to recover it. Do they? Yes, they do. The pitch was a little low, and he couldn't handle it.
Yeah, and big play there by the Lions. Big play there by the Lions defense.
That was huge. First and 10 for the Lions. Ball at their own 7. And you don't want to turn it back over, so hand off right side to Harms as he tries to get outside. Ooh, no, and if he could have broke that tackle, that might have gone all the way.
Well, you know,
he's up second and 4. Ball moved out to the 13-yard line. Power right to the right side, double tight, hang off for fullback. Brett got enough for the first down as he gets it out to the 20.
That's just what they needed to do, and they can assure themselves with the.
So, first and 10 for the Lions. The ball at the 20 after the first down run by Perrette at their own 20. Hand off the fullback as the clock winds down to 40 seconds now. And we're going to probably get maybe one more playoff, maybe not.
They're getting a scoring position and kind of shooting themselves in the foot.
So this will be the last play of the first half as Keel's under center. Long count, hand off the left side. No, he's going to keep it on the option as he gets outside. Tries to break one tackle. He's going to get tackled as the clock's going to run down. Keel crosses the 25 out to the 26. Nice run, but that's the way the first half's going to end with no score. It's been a defensive struggle. Lions have made a couple big defensive continues. Schelling kicks off, picked it up by Gertis. He gets it about the 15, comes out to the right side, try to get upfield. Now he's going to bring it back to the left side. He's got a whole bunch of blue jerseys around him. Good downfield coverage by Sioux Center that time as Gertis tried the right side, tried to go back left, and ran about 4. So the Lions get the ball at their own 24-yard line as we start the second half here. Curtis goes out wide left, power I formation, power to the left side. Hand off to Harms, and he's going to be dropped for a lot. Good penetration by a defender for Sioux Center that time.
Yeah, those 4 or 5 Warriors really broke that play up early, and again to the
Lions. Corey Keel under center. Double tight end formation, power to the left side. Keel long count. Hand off right side to Harms. Just try to get outside. If he gets outside, he's got some yardage. He beat one tackle, got across the 30 to 33. Nice run.
Yeah, nice job by Brian Harms to get outside, and nice tackle by like number 10 Roscom there as he drags
all the Lions. 10:35 here left to go in this third quarter. If you just joined it, Keel under center, long count, double tight, power to the left side. Hand off Harms, left side, breaks the tackle, breaks another tackle, gets the first down as he crosses the 35 out to about the 38-yard line.
Yeah, big conversion there for the Lions. Harms, a nice piece of running there, folks. He keeps his feet moving and really did a nice piece of running there
in the front. So first and 10 for the Lions, ball at their own 38. They're driving here on this first possession. The handoff Harms right side, nothing there as the linebacker blitzed up that time and read the play right.
Yeah, and he had Brian by the ankles before he even got to the line of scrimmage, so that's
for that 3-5 defense. Curtis goes out wide left. We've got a tight end on the right side. Power to the left side. Power I. Keel under center. Handoff left side. We're going to try to run it. Nothing there again as they got good penetration again by a linebacker and a cornerback.
Yeah, I tell you, the Warriors are playing tough D here.
No gain on the play. So 9 minutes here left to go in the third quarter. Double tights again. Keel's going to keep it on the option this time. Harms throws a block. Keel can't get outside. He's going to get maybe to the original line of scrimmage. Good pursuit that time by Sioux Center.
Yeah, nice job. They strung that out. Didn't give Corey Keel any chance of making something happen with this athletic ability. Basically had to just center step, and then finally he was wrapped up and tackled.
Back deep is McDaniel and Gata for them. Nice good snap to Cruz. Cruz gets a nice high kick. And it's going to drive him deep down to about 24. He fumbles it, picks it up, and he gets hit right away. Fumbles it. The Lions got it. Lions got it on the fumble.
Beautiful punt. That starts it off, Randy. As the back settles that receiver back, loses track a little bit of the ball. And again, got a hold of it. He fumbled, tried to pick it up, but we got a big hit before he gets his hands on it. That broke him loose from the ball, and we were able to cover it.
Get this in the end zone. First and 10.
They have to.
First and 10, double tight end formation, power left side, hand off fullback up the middle. Perrette crosses the 20, gets down to about the 17.
Big we haven't been using much. No, we sure haven't, but that was a nice run there by Preston as he got a lot of hard yards there, folks.
Force it down and get inside here. We're going with Gertis wide right, tight end to the left, power right to the right, Keel under center. Hand off Perrette again, got some running room, just crossed the 10 down to the 7. Good hard run again by Perrette. Almost broke that one.
Almost broke it. One tackle away from scoring on that play, but
I was watching. He had both arms, both hands over the ball. He's going to make sure. We're in double tight end formation, power to the left side. Hand off Perret again. He's been doing it all. He gets across the 5, down to about the 3.
Yep, and again, just like you said, he's doing it all. They're just pounding him inside, and he's having a big touch.
Second and goal from the 3-yard line. Keel under center, double tights again. Long count. Hand off left side, Perret again. Not going to get in there as he gets down to about the 1-yard line. So bring up third and goal from the 1.
Looks like he may be even inside that 1-yard line, Randy, as I'm looking at the spot, right? But
double tight, contact, right and left, Cruz on the right, power. Perret's been carrying the ball the whole time here. Keel hand off right side, over the top, touchdown Lions!
Yeah,
and that was Perret diving in the air.
Preston Perret with a little different running style there. He actually left the ground, leaped up into the end zone, and again, that was all Preston Perret there for the last 4 carries, and he did a wonderful job along with the offensive line. So special team play, we won the special teams, I think, most of the game, and the biggest one, of course, was that fumble recovery. Puts the Lions up 6-0. And we'll see what happens here.
Well, huge here with the extra point becomes a big factor now in this ball game. You need to convert this. So Jaron Wiersma in to try the extra point. The snap is good. The hold is good. The kick is up into the line. No, it's not. So Sioux Center, the extra point is no good. But the Lions take a 6-0 lead with 6:36 here left to go in the third quarter. We'll send it back to the station. You're listening to Lions football in 2000, a 6-point lead. Lenz in the kickoff. Back deep is McDaniel. Kicks it deep. Really good this time. Caught by a man as he gets to about the 25. Brings it across the 30. Got some lift. Still carrying the ball. Hard to bring down. Man, a good return that time. Out to get his numbers. He gets it out to the 37-yard line.
Yeah, and I believe it was number 81.
That was recovered by the Lions at the 22-yard line. And then Preston Perret did it all. Carried it to all 5 plays on that one. Hand off up the middle. Nothing going this time. And you know what happens when your offense makes a play like that, it carries over to the defense.
Yeah, you know, and you ask your defense, they need to step it up
and go in this third quarter. They've got the power to the left side, all the wide receivers out to the left side this time. McDaniel in motion, hand off to McDaniel as he gets in front of those wide receivers. Gets across the 40, out to the 43, and then he's driven back. What a hit that time, and that was by Lutkeith and Nate Van Briesen.
Yeah, Mitch Lufkus have a nice game back there, secondary.
Scotty's paint and body. That's the first big hit of the night. Big play here tonight. And this is right now. Third down, back to pass, looking downfield, under pressure. Got a man over. Intercepted. What a play by Reed Curtis. He went up to get that.
That was an outstanding interception by Reed Curtis. And Reed Curtis, Coach Toby Lenz told me, maybe one of the most, if not certainly one of the most athletic.
Right. That's right. So first and 10 for the Lions. Double tight formation. See if they can put it together. Another nice drive here. Hand off this time to Harms. Cross the tackle. Breaks across the 45 out to 47. He tried to dive, and I think if he could have kept his footing, he might have even gotten more.
Yeah, he's
over in 6 for the Lions. They're staying in the double tight end formation. Keel under center. Power to the left side. At their own 48. Keel going to keep it on the option this time as he gets outside. Blocked by Harms. Got him through. And what do we got? We're blowing this dead right away. What's the deal here?
I don't know.
I don't know either. That was, they blew, the whistle didn't, Kobe's upset, the coaching staff up here is upset. They blew that dead after the play was going. So what's the deal here?
Had a great play call there. It was blocked well. He's going around the right side.
Let's see what the call is. I didn't see a flag. I don't see a flag. And then the yardage guy moved. No, that's not right. It was second and 6. That's more than 6 right now. No, we got to get this squared away here. The officiating crew did get it right, so it's still second and 6 for the Lions. But we had a first down there. Keel steps back, takes himself as a quarterback sneak, gets hit, and he gets hit again. Gets out to about the 48, 49-yard line.
Yeah, not a lot of room there for quarterback Corey Keel. He hits that line of scrimmage, and like you said, Randy, got hit hard and actually got hit backwards.
It's on play here for the Lions. Power up to the left side, double tight end formation. Long count, hand off right side to Harms as he's trying to get outside. Not going to get it as he crosses midfield. Gets down to about the 49-yard line of Sioux Center, but he's going to be short of first down.
Yeah, what is he going to be short? Is he going to stay because of the field position? That's just my guess.
Okay, so 4th and 2, the Lions have they do fake it, and they have the hand up. He's got the first down. You bet.
Nice call, Randy. I say again, I thought they'd take advantage of the wind, and
that was Nate Young that carried it.
Sioux Center maybe also thought they'd take advantage of the wind.
Yep, so nice big first down there by the Lions on the fake punt. Brings 1st and 10 for them as they're at the 45-yard line up Sioux Center. Handoff left side Harms as he crosses the 45, gets down to about the 43. Yardage is going to come tough now, Jeff.
Yeah, they are, and they've come tough this whole football.
Has actually gone down. I'm looking at the flag, and there's no wind now at all. So 2nd and 8 for the Lions at the 2-yard pickup. Ball at the 43-yard line. Sioux Center. Keel back to pass. Looking deep. He's going to be going for Gertis, and he's got it. What a catch by Reed Gertis. He keeps it on his feet. He gets it. Touchdown! Touchdown! What a play by Reed Gertis. And Keel got hit after he released it.
Yeah, he had a hard rush on him. Corey Keel stepped into the pocket, though, in order to give himself enough arm strength to get that ball downfield. Threw up the ball. Now, folks, it's kind of up for grabs. Reed Gertis, again, uses his body beautifully to position himself again, makes an outstanding catch, breaks a tackle, and results a touchdown.
Well, you're probably going to go for 2 now since you didn't convert the extra point the first time, and we've got a timeout in the field. We're going to keep it here, though, during the timeout rather than send it back. Lions scored with 2:12 here.
For 2 big play, Dick. You're right.
You're absolutely right, Dick. So Lions going for the 2-point conversion on it. That's sponsored by Premier Bank. Pitch out to Harms. Harms going to the end zone. Did he get in? Yes, he did.
Outstanding play there, you guys. Option play to the right. Corey Keel held the ball long enough to keep the defense sucked in. Made the pitch to Harms, and Harms used outstanding speed. And all he wanted was that angle to the corner, and he got it. If the play would have gone for many yards, he only needed to go for 2, and that's what he got.
Okay, we'll analyze this a little bit more after we get back. We're going to send it back to the station. The Lions lead at 4 kickoff is Chad Lenz. Back deep is McDaniel and Gala for Sioux Center. Lenz approaches it, kicks it, line drive. Going to bounce. Short man's got it. Up man and gets it up out to 38. Good coverage. Nate Van Breezen right at the 40. Going to drive him out of bounds. How long was that pass play, Dick?
43 yards.
43 yards.
Again, good field position for the Warriors. Lots of time left in this football game. We know that from last week.
Okay, hand off to the left back in the middle. Roseboom, who hadn't touched the ball in the first series, gets it across the 45 to the 46 for Sioux Center. And that extra point, which we need to talk about here a little bit, is brought to you by Premier Bank. If you look, Lions lead this one. 2nd and 5 now for Sioux Center. 6th officially. Back to pass is got it. Looks downfield and a little bit over his head. It should have been caught. Actually.
Yeah, you know what though? Again, that ball's floating a little bit.
Quarterback brings them up under center for them. They're in the wing T again. Pack the pass. Looking downfield under pressure. He's got a man open, overthrowing, no flag on it. So incomplete. Good protection that time by the Lions.
Good coverage there. This punt and doing a real good job here in the second half.
So it forces Sioux Center to punt. Back deep is Harms and Gertis. Good snap. Kick's going to get away. It's going to be a high kick, kind of wobbly. Gertis is going to take it at the 25, tries to go around to the right side. Got some blocking, cuts back up the middle, jumps over defender, fumbles the ball. Who's going to get on it? Sioux Center.
Yeah, and it comes around, goes around. Turnovers are fair for anybody, and Sioux Center's forced one of their own.
1:14 left to go here in the third quarter on the Central Line 40-yard line. Handoff up the middle to Roseboom, and he's not going to get much. He gets maybe out to the 42, and that's going to be about it.
Yeah, nice job there by the Lions, the interior lineman there. As they don't
come a 2 brings up 2nd down and 8 for Sioux Center. The ball at the 38-yard line of Central Line. Corey McDaniel in motion, back to pass, has got it, looking downfield for a man wide open, and he's going to be almost intercepted, but incomplete. Good defense again that time by the Lions. Lupkus is on there.
Mitch Lupkus is the one.
I think we're in 4-down territory. 35 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Lions lead this one 14-0. Back to pass again. Zgata under pressure this time. Lions got it on sack. Good hustle by 53. 53.
Roy Kruger with a huge sack there, and he just pummeled him.
Tyler Dembeston was coming from the other end. Both defensive ends really put pressure on that.
The quarterback, Sioux Center's quarterback, forced it not to
extra point, no good. And then a 43-yard touchdown pass to Reed Gertis by Corey Keel. Set up the other touchdown, 2-point conversion was good. Sioux Center are going to punt it away with the wind at their back. And they're going to let it go into the end zone. Is it going to go in? Yeah. Boy, almost died at the one.
Yeah, it almost did. That almost a big break for
their own 20, leading this one 14-0. What the Lions need to do now is just work some time off this clock. Power eye, double tight. Hand off right side, Harms. Got some running room. He gets across the 25, out to maybe the 26.
Yeah, nice job there by everybody involved in that play. He's going to pick up about and get this ball towards midfield. They're going to have a good shot here.
2nd and 5, hand off to the fullback. This time Perret's only going to get maybe 2 or 3 as he's tackled right away as he crosses the line of scrimmage. Center, we're staying with a double tight end formation. Powers to the left side. Keel long count. Trying to draw him offside. Going to hand it off to Harms. Left side, little Powers. His blocker not going to quite make it. Going to be short of the first down, about a yard.
Yeah, he had a little running room there, but Brian wasn't able to slip off that last tackle. There's certainly a great presence of it here.
So Cruz in the punt. Back is McDaniel and got a good snap. Punt is lowest punt. Going to be a bouncer, and they're going to let it go. And McDaniel picks it up at about the 27. Starts out right, now starts out left. Tackle. He's got some running room. He's got the speed. Who's going to save it here? It's going to be Nathan Young. Nathan Young saved the tackle as the Lions defense is going to have to come up big again. Sioux Center is in Lion territory. They got all those wide receivers to the right side. Handed off to the middle. Roseboom's got some running room as he crosses the 35 down to about the 37. Pickup of about 9.
Yeah, very clear though.
Lion defense needs to come up big here. 9:40 here left to go in the ball game. Lions lead this from 14-0. McDaniel hand off to Roseboom again as he crosses the 30. Gets the first down to about the 27.
Yeah, it looks like
First and 10 for Sioux Center at the Lions 28-yard line. Clock winds down to 9:20. Hand off right side Roseboom. This time he's not going to get as much as he crosses the 25 down to about the 23, but still a good 5-yard pickup.
Yeah, still a nice game for some. They're not.
No, now they're straight up, and the wing T got it under center for him. Back to pass, under pressure. He's going to get him on his back. Yes! Wow. Big defensive play!
Unbelievable play.
Defensive end on the
Tyler Dembaston.
Tyler
Number 51.
So 8:30 left to go in this ball game. 14-0. Lions lead it. Ball at the 35-yard line. Hand off McDaniel, trying to get it on left side. Got a white jersey. What a hit by Nate Van Breezen.
Wow.
Woo!
Wow, what a beautiful play by Van Breezen. One-on-one out there, folks. This can go either way depending on this play.
They got a wide Roseboom out wide left. McDaniel is going to pass. He's looking downfield. He's going to be under pressure and almost taken down. Under pressure again, and he is going to come down. What pressure by the Lions defense?
Yeah, Colin Campbell there with the last stop there, but he was pressured by seven.
Really like to see us do now is put together a nice little drive. Don't even need to score on it. Just use some time. Double tight end formation. Got a wide receiver left side. Hand off Harms trying to get outside. Not going to get there. Good defensive tackle. I tell you what, that young man, 44 for them, got him down 10-0 last week against MLC Floyd Valley. That's hurt him again tonight. 2nd down and 9 after the yard pickup. Hand off to Carr. She's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's going to be about it. So it's going to bring up a long 3rd and 9. We're seeing Curtis out wide right. Tight end formation to the right side, and Powers to the right. Keel under center. He's going to run the option himself. He got a hole there. Gets outside. He's got one man to beat. He's going to have the first down, I think. Yes, he does. They mark it at the 49.
No question about it.
Great for his blockers. Curtis made a nice block on that to the outside. They all frame. Double tight. Hand off left side. Perret crosses midfield. Gets down into Sioux Center 49-yard line. Keel under center. We got wide receiver Curtis to the left. Keel's going to run the option to the right side this time. Pitches it out to Cart to Harms. Got some running room as he crosses the 45 down to about the 43. Good pitch that time.
Yeah, it was. Another good decision by
all at the 43-yard line. That's Sioux Center. We got Harms out flat left. Power I formation, not power I. Hand off to Perret. He's not going to get the first down. As hit right away by a bunch of blue jerseys. Good defense that time by Sioux Center.
Yeah, Sioux Center made a nice thing here. All important snap.
Good snap. We're going to be down to 5 minutes when this goes off. Good snap. Cruz is going to get time to get it off. Nice high kick as he goes for the corner with it, and it's going to bounce at the 20, and then there's going to be a knockdown by Van Breezen at the 24. So good punt that.
Out the special teams being the Achilles heel there. That kill him. Just kill him.
Double tights for the Lions. 1st and 10 at the 28 now. 4:57. Handoff left side. Perret's back in there. Now you're just going to use some clock here as much as you
no
can.
Question. You know, if nothing else, going to cost them 2-3 minutes on this ball game.
Lions lead it 14-0. The ball at the 27-yard line. That's Sioux Center. 2nd and 9 after the 1-yard pickup by Perret. Double tight, hang off to Perret again. Philip Keel's going to keep it on the option, try to get outside. Nothing going, steps back in. Got something out of nothing, basically, guys. He got it down to the 25.
Yeah, he did. Again,
tonight, he really has. So 3rd and 6 after the 3-yard pickup on the 24-yard line of Sioux Center. Hand off right side to Perrette. He's not going to get the first down as he gets down near the 20. But the clock is winding down to 3:35 left to go in this ballgame. Lions lead at 14-0.
Yeah, they did get a man.
Line at Sioux Center. We're down to almost 3 minutes left to go. We're going to use this one. Even if we don't get the first down, we're going to use the clock. Keel's got it looking up the middle. Oh, almost there to contact. Good call, I think, because everybody's thinking run, and I think it was a good call because you try to catch them off guard. They got two wide receivers. They're going to have to throw it down 14-0. Goddard's going to go to the short man. Incomplete. Good hit after the throw. And let's see who that is. That is
motion.
Second down and 10 with the incomplete pass. Kyle only took 4 seconds off the clock. Again, they got two wide receivers out left, Rosaboom and McDaniel. And they're going to hand it off at the middle to the other Rosaboom as he gets it out to the 30 across the 31. So the running play is going to pick up about 7 yards. They're going to bring it as far as getting yards. So 3rd and 2 for Sioux Center. Ball at their own 31. Hand off up the middle. Rosaboom going to be close to the first down, and he is going to get it as he gets it out now. Looks out to the 35-yard line.
Yeah, it's important. It's the way out here. You know, with 2 minutes left in this football game, we're going to have to go up in the air.
So 1st and 10 for the Warriors. 35 back to pass. Has got it. Look up the middle, and it's intercepted. And it's intercepted by, looks like, Jaron Wiersma. That's what all year. The intensity was great, he said. And he said that's what we needed. So 1st and 10 for the Lions at the 25-yard line at Sioux Center. Hand off to Perrette up the middle. Not going to get much out of it, but now you're just going to run the clock down as it gets down to 1:55 left to go in this ball game, and the Lions lead at first half. First two games of the season, we couldn't score in the second half. And with the big turnovers and the big plays, the Lions' intensity was able to do it. Keel's got it on the option. He's going to get down to the inside of 25, maybe a yard pickup. But more importantly, the clock is winding. All spotted at the 24-yard line of Sioux Center. We got a wide receiver out wide left. Keel under center. He's going to hand it off to Harms this time. Harms got some running room to the left side. Breaks the tackle. Going to get it across the 20 down to about the 18-yard line, and that's probably going to be the last play of the game. Moves them back to the 23-yard line. Keel under center, and he'll probably just take a knee. No, he's going to roll it out. He's going to take the knee as he's down. The Lions are going to win this one 14-0. Hard-fought game. They go 1-2 on the season and 1-0 in district play. We're going to be back after these messages. Dick and Jeff and I will talk about the game and give you the